I'm a bad drinker, Johnny. I mean, when I drink, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Now, the next day, I usually wake up in some strange place with a kid with an accent playing with my feet. I'll tell you one thing, though, Martin, you gotta watch your drinking, I'll tell you that. I mean, I solved my drinking problem. I joined Alcoholics Anonymous. I still drink, I use a different name, that's all.
Not everyone can make even the most famous comedians lose their composure on live television. But Rodney Dangerfield did it with just a few lines. His deadpan, self-deprecating humor transformed even the worst situations into something that made the entire audience laugh uncontrollably.
Hey, Teddy, you look right at them and you don't do it. See, as soon as they move, these people move, you go, hey, like you recognize.
When they start to walk over there.
Right.
How far to school did you go in China? Second grade, huh?
15 minutes for doing. Come fast. Come on, faster. You gotta get it up to speed. Faster. 60 miles an hour. Come on, faster.
From making Johnny Carson collapse onto the table, laughing, to completely disrupting his co-star's rhythm, the bizarre improvisations that no one could have predicted, every appearance of Rodney was a challenge for anyone standing next to him. And the following moments will show why so many celebrities couldn't handle Rodney Dangerfield's humor.
And my kids, they don't help either. The other day I told my kid, I said, someday you'll have children of your own. He said, so will you. A lot of pressure going for me. It's just terrible. It's like pressure, like a heaviness. It's always on top of me, that heaviness, always there. Other guys wake up in the morning, new day, up and at him. I wake up, the pressure, the heaviness is waiting for me nice, the heaviness. And sometimes I even talk to it. I say, hi, heaviness. And the heaviness looks back at me, today you're going to get it good, you know. You'll be drinking early today.
1. No longer loved from birth. Few people realize that many of Rodney's famous jokes originated from his childhood. He built his image as the man nobody respects by exaggerating his family memories to an absurd degree, turning his parents and his own childhood into an inexhaustible source of humor.
It would turn me off terribly, you know what I mean? But
right.
Listen, you can't...
Because you were never into that scene, right?
No.
You
pot,
were,
you know, but...
Little pot, that's it.
That's it. Thank you very much. Boy, what a crowd, huh? Now, I tell you, I'm all right now, but last week I was in rough shape, you know? Yeah, last week my wife signed me up for a bridge club. I jump off next Tuesday.
And the more you listen to the following stories, the more you'll understand why Rodney can make audiences laugh with a whole life full of misfortune.
What happened to you, too?
Yeah. He's a winner's gonna be in it, but nobody in it. Oh, sure. You give the kid a couple of pesos.
Nah, but drinking is bad, Johnny. It's bad for your health. You know, that's what's important, your health. You know, oh, yeah, you cannot feel heavy. I can't lose any weight. Forget it. I got a big appetite. Are you kidding? I got a television set. I can't make out the picture. But when my wife opens her mouth, perfect reception.
2. Turning a disastrous marriage into a goldmine of laughter. Rodney was married and divorced twice to the same woman. He didn't hide those failed marriages. On the contrary, he turned them into a gold mine on stage. The more he talked about marriage, the more curious the audience became to see who would be the loser this time.
Because inside you believed in yourself, you knew you were funny, and yet the business was being cruel to you.
No, I tell you, I didn't know. It was just something, I was immature then.
Right.
I wasn't mature, I had no image. So I quit it and got married, and I found out making a marriage work is tougher to get work in show business.
Yeah, right. Made show business look easy.
Well, last night she told me she wants to have sex in the back seat of the car, and she wants me to drive. I mean, my wife, I go for her. The trouble is she don't go for me. When my wife makes love to me, there's always a reason for it. Yeah, one night she used me to time an egg. Oh, last night she told me she wants to have sex in the back seat of the car. I drove her and that guy around all night, you know?
Interestingly, Rodney rarely tells his family's story as a victim. Despite experiencing many tumultuous years in his marriage on stage, he always chooses to portray himself as someone being manipulated by his wife. And it is this self-deprecating humor that makes the audience laugh more.
I'll tell you what, my wife, I mean, every time I try to be nice, she's always got a smart answer. I remember one night I was feeling good, you know. I said to her, honey, tell me, will you still love me when I'm old and bald? She said, it's tough enough while you're young and hairy. They say when you're driving, you know, watch out for the other guy. I'll tell you, when my wife is driving, you don't have to worry about the other guy. I mean, she'll get him.
After years of pursuing his career, Rodney once said that maintaining a marriage was harder than building a name for himself in Hollywood. Perhaps that's why every time the words "my wife" are mentioned, audiences know another story, both bittersweet and hilarious, is about to unfold.
I told my wife was always starting something, you know. I had trouble with her before we got married. We went together for 6 months, then she gave me the ad, told me it was all over. I said to her, what's the matter? Is there somebody else? She looked at me. She said, there must be. Eating weight is a problem, and cigarettes. I keep getting the urge to smoke, you know. In fact, years ago, my wife and I made a deal. We only smoke after sex. I got the same pack now since 1975, you know. What bothers me is my wife. She's up to 3 packs a day. People all want to look good. Makes them feel better. When my wife went out, she had her face lifted. My luck, there was one just like it underneath.
Jokes about his wife are just a small part of Rodney's comedic world. He can turn any member of the family into his character, from his spouse to his father-in-law, and the following story is the clearest proof of that.
I mean, as always, so my wife's father, he just moved in too, has electronic pacemaker. Every time he sneezes, the garage door opens.
But the greatest inspiration for this kind of self-deprecating humor actually began long before marriage, from Rodney's own childhood and parents. 3. Every date doesn't go as planned. While marriage is the theme Rodney explores, most dating is where he builds the image of a man who always fails from the very beginning.
Marianne, how have you been?
Better. This is Rodney, a friend of Tom's. We met tonight for the first time, for the last time.
Hey, honey, I love your gown this evening strap, you know? Hey, that's pretty good, you know? What is that? I need some mustard with it, you know?
How could you? It's unfair of me to use you.
Well, I'll tell you, I'd rather be used to help you to forget Biff than not to be used at all.
I know me. I'm fickle. Look, I'll go out with you, and I'll use you for 2-3 months. We'll make wild, passionate love, and then I'll leave you. I don't want to hurt you.
It's all right. Hurt me, hurt me.
Interestingly, despite being repeatedly rejected or humiliated, Rodney always responded with jokes that left the other person unsure whether to feel sorry for him or laugh.
Well, what's the matter? What'd I do?
Well, first of all, your approach is bourgeois. And furthermore, you're gauche.
Look, I was just about able to figure out bourgeois. I mean, don't hit me with gauche now, will you?
That way, huh?
Never get girls, never get girls. Had a blind date last week, didn't work out either, you know.
No?
I mean, I've seen fat girls. This girl's ridiculous.
Fat, huh?
She was so fat, when she went jogging, she left a trail of potholes. I mean, she was
Fat girl.
fat girl. Oh, when she graduated high school, her picture was continuing on the next page.
I didn't know that.
She was a fat
Large girl, big girl.
This girl was fat and ugly. Who was she?
And ugly too,
Ooh,
huh?
ugly. Ooh. How ugly? She was so ugly. I mean, she goes to the bank, they turn off the cameras. I mean, this girl was an ugly girl. I'm telling you, you know?
4. Rodney's children were never normal. Instead of portraying himself as a model father, Rodney deliberately portrays himself as someone with the most disastrous family life possible. This exaggeration creates his unique comedic style where everything can become absurd with just a single line.
I mean, I tell you, my house, I can never relax. I got a kid home, he's getting worse. I got a real mean kid, you know. But he scotch tapes worms to the sidewalk, then watches the birds get hernias. My kid's school is so tough.
No, it's not a private school.
Well, it's the only public school I know the school newspaper has an obituary column. In fact, I looked in one class, they asked one kid to prove the law of gravity. You know, he threw the teacher out the window. You know, it's really a very rough school over there. How you doing, all right?
I'm good.
Good. Have a cigarette?
No, thanks. You see, that's just another thing. You were testing me, weren't you?
5. No one criticizes Rodney's skills more than Rodney himself. One of Rodney's secrets to being different is that he never gives others a chance to laugh at him first. He proactively turns every flaw into a punchline, making even the harshest criticisms burst into laughter from the entire audience. But Rodney's level of self-mockery goes far beyond what many people imagine.
This week I was in rough shape, you know? Last week I saw my doctor. I told him, Doc, every day I wake up, I look in the mirror, I want to throw up. What's wrong with me? He said, I don't know, but your eyesight is perfect. Hey, your life isn't easy. My psychiatrist told me I'm going crazy. I said, if you don't mind, I'd like a second opinion. He said, all right, you're ugly too. When I was a kid, I had plenty of pimples, too. One day I fell asleep in the library. I woke up, a blind man was reading my face.
Sick. Life around Rodney was so bizarre that no one would believe it. Rodney once said that he could write a joke about anything he saw. His daily life was therefore never ordinary because everything from a meal and a neighbor to the street he lived on could become material for humor.
I mean, last week nothing went right. I bought a waterbed. There were 2 Cuban guys swimming in it looking for Florida. I got a big appetite, big appetite. Are you kidding?
Like to eat, huh?
Well, when I eat at McDonald's, I stand outside and watch the sign change. I mean, there's a big appetite. What was I? Makeup. No, makeup was important. Although last week I met a girl, makeup didn't help her at all. I mean, this girl was ugly. How ugly? When she goes to the bank, they turn off the cameras. Ugly, you kidding? I mean, ugly. She went to a plastic surgeon. He added a tail. All right. Ugly, you kidding? Well, when she walks in the room, mice jump on chairs.
Audiences love Rodney because he doesn't need big events to make people laugh. He simply takes things everyone has encountered in life and twists them in unexpected ways. The more familiar the situation, the more Rodney's twists make the entire audience burst into laughter.
No, not for my dog either.
Not from the dog.
Well, the other night my dog went over the front door. He started a bark. Went over, I opened the front door. The dog didn't want to go out. He wanted me to leave. It's another beauty of my superintendent, you know. Things are wrong in the apartment. He won't fix a thing in the apartment. He's always too busy. I'm too busy, you know. Last week I tried to trick him. I said, come on up, we're having a party. He said, should I bring something? I said, yeah, a wrench and your galoshes. Oh, it's a rough neighborhood. Are you kidding? Well, where I live, nobody has respect for the law. Last week on my block, they raffled off a police car. With 2 cops still in it. And the police stations are out of my block. Even the cops are afraid, you know. Only police station I know, the front door has a peephole. No, but I'll tell you, Dean, since I live in this neighborhood, I was attacked only once. Just once, you know. It was a strange thing. The guy who attacked me had class. Yeah, he used an electric razor.
One of Rodney's most distinctive qualities is his ability to exaggerate things while still making them feel very relatable to the listener. Whether he's talking about doctors' restaurants or his neighborhood, he always makes them seem quirky in his own unique way.
Best steak you got.
How would you like your steak, sir?
Big. And make sure it's tender. Last steak I had here, I couldn't get the knife through the gravy. I'll tell her, make it 2 steaks. Bring her a steak, too. Go ahead, you leave. Go ahead.
That would be kind of... Now, you smoke.
I know, I do. I smoke, too. I'm guilty. Well, I have a crazy doctor, I told you. He told me to keep smoking if you want to stop chewing gum, so...
You were hung up on gum. I didn't know that.
I got the only doctor that gives away stamps, you know. Gift stamps. And so last week I didn't feel good. He told me if I get sick 2 more times, I get roller skates. Strange doctor. But they're a great crowd.
Good crowd.
I love crowds, you know.
Yeah.
California's wild, too. California.
Yeah.
Not too many tattoos out here, you know.
You don't see many
I don't see many guys with tattoos. New York, a lot of guys have tattoos. And a lot of tattoos. You know me, I love tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
8, just 2 words turned Rodney into a comedy legend. No respect is not just a catchphrase, but the entire image Rodney Dangerfield spent decades building. He made audiences believe he was the unluckiest person in the world, and from that very image, he created classic jokes that made even the biggest stages laugh.
So how I first happened to start with no respect was I actually felt I wasn't getting any. As a lot of people do in life, and I said what I felt. And one day I was going to an elevator. I was going to the 3rd floor, and the other operator looked at me and he said, basement? And I said, oh, you know, and that night I went to a friend of mine's place, George Schultz. He owns a coffee house in Sheepshead Bay called Pips, and I told the joke on the floor, and they laughed at it. I said, I don't get no respect. Every time I get in an elevator, the operator says the same thing to me. Basement, and they laugh, and I just wrote hundreds of new jokes on the same premise, and I found out that It's something everyone is looking for. As a matter of fact, the National Conference of Christians and Jews sort of asked me to use my slogan and be their spokesman on TV, and had a lot of public service spots with and their slogan now is "Brotherhood begins with respect instead of love." And Jackie Gleason was very kind. He joined me in a spot, and we'll be showing it for the first time in the Mike Douglas show in Miami when Gleason is the co-host.
We look forward to seeing it, right?
The eventual goal, if possible, is to have a course taught respect in public schools, and then in perhaps 2 or 3 generations, you could eliminate the majority of prejudice in the country. Who knows?
Look what you started it all.
The Fly, Chris Wallace, and Stephen Dupuis. Now I know why they invented the fly swatter. Legend, Rob Botton and Peter Rob King. This reminds me the last time I called an escort service.
Rodney Dangerfield didn't just tell jokes, He transformed his life, filled with seemingly unfortunate and pathetic events, into a unique comedic style capable of making even the biggest stars laugh. What Rodney moment made you laugh the most? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more fun stories.